Hello.
Hi, may I please speak to Mahesh?
Yes, good evening. This is Mahesh Ahuja.
Hi, good evening. Do you have a moment?
Tell me, sir, how can I help you?
First, I have to inform you that this conversation is being recorded. Do you agree upon that?
I have no problem with that, sir. I presume that this is an important call for you, and I'm sure, an important call for me. But please go ahead and record it. No problem whatsoever.
Thank you for your confirmation. I am calling you today in regards to your recent email that you sent us.
That's right, sir.
And you had, at the bottom of the email, you actually requested that you would like a call back from us. So I just wanted to return your callback request.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're very welcome. So how may I assist you this evening?
Sir, I have tried to project, and I'm very, very clear that there are certain defects in your casino, these are technical defects, which are leading you most certainly to a huge financial loss. Now, my last conversation in this regard was with Mr. I do not know if that call was recorded or not. He was from customer care, and he told me that if I'm interested in negotiating an amount for this thing, the casino is not interested. But I have been in touch with certain experts in the field, not casino, but in the fields of consulting, which includes my very, very close friends in Capgemini and Deloitte and even KPMG. So they are very used to proposing various suggestions and solutions to companies after studying their various problems. And they expect a small consultancy fee in lieu, as long as their solutions work for the company and can help them save some money or more profits, create more profits. Now, we have a very similar situation here. Unfortunately or fortunately, earlier I have been advising various casinos on various small petty issues, and they have been taking these suggestions and incorporating them sometimes even overnight. I have never ever expected a penny in return, because these were just casual suggestions, but they were taken very seriously. I can assure you, and I can give you quotes, I can give you evidence of things which have been done by me, because of which just try to, make a good image with the company. Now, one good thing about is, and what I have felt all the way is, I personally rate it as the best casino in my view. And there are reasons for it. It's not that your site is the best. It is not that so many things about you are good. No. The approach is so positive. I see it, and I have told this before also to Mr. I see it reaching number one in the world. It's just a matter of time. I'm aware that you have started only as recently as whereas casinos like are already 4 years into the business. But your casino is all set for reaching number one spot because of the positive approach to the casino, the positive approach to the customer support, and I'm sure you've got some things perfectly in place. But everybody does errors. Now, I am a game tester, take it that way, and a casino advisor. I don't have a small limitation of a $25 balance or a $20 balance or a $10 balance to play and test games. That is not my idea. I play with my own money, and I play with an idea to have fun, and I've been thoroughly enjoying the games which I play with your casino. Now, since I spend thousands of dollars, of course, with very small bet amounts, I am always on lookout for small issues, small technical issues, but there are some defects with you. I have noted 3 extremely serious ones. 2 were earlier noted, which I observed and immediately called your casino about it. Following that, I had a suspicion there was one more defect, so I reviewed all my recordings, and certainly 2 certain recordings, special recordings, so I spent 1 hour each to review those recordings, and I noticed that yes, my suspicions were correct, and you have another very, very major defect, which is typical only to I am certain that no other casino has that defect. Now, once we have this issue, once we have this situation, I am convinced that your minimum loss to the casino is in the range of between $15,000 to $20,000 a day because of this particular thing, which is also going to increase as your players increase and the popularity of your casino increases. Now, if that is the situation, I have Just like I said, I've consulted KPMG people, my friends over there, because I'm 54, sir. You're bound to understand that I've been a salaried guy. I'm educated enough to have friends in these areas and locations. I've chosen to start my own business. That's a different matter. But I have asked them how to go about such a thing, and they have given me their ideas how these companies approach global giants with problems and solutions to these problems and how they negotiate these problems. And you will agree, sir, 15 to 20,000 a day, if I am proved correct, is not a small amount for any casino working on margins of 2.5%, 3% or 4% on various games.
I completely understand, sir.
So my humble submission to you would be, please escalate the issue to a level where they can tell me we are not interested whatsoever, you may do anything, we don't want to save our money. Or escalate me to a level where they say, okay, come down, discuss the issue with us, we will sign a contract with you, then we will take your mistakes which you are trying to point out, we will study them, and if we implement it and you are found correct and your claims are found correct, we pay you an X amount. Otherwise, we don't pay you anything, no obligation.
Let me just start right here. I am not in the terms to, or even in the position to go ahead and negotiate any terms with you.
Sir, I'm not here to negotiate right now. Sorry to interrupt you. I don't want to negotiate with you, sir. From my side, my only humble submission is raise it to a level. Let them take a decision that we are not interested in this person from India who claims he can help us. Let that go to that level. That is the only submission I have. Nothing else. I am very convinced that I am telling the truth. And I've been studying 4 or 5 casinos.
And I would like to go ahead and show you that we do appreciate your feedback and that you have investigated this on your own. It's just that the only thing that I can do as a customer service agent, I will need to go ahead and forward this feedback to the relevant department. And of course, they will have to go ahead and investigate this matter on their own.
Wonderful, sir. That's all I expect, because at some level, somebody should come back and say, well, we would like to talk to you. Whichever level. And I am interested in talking without first, even talking about the money. I want to first impress you that, yes, I know my job. Once you are convinced and we can have a joint discussion on this, it will be very conditional. It will be conditional to the extent that if whatever I point out is not implemented by you, because you will be 100% sure you will have to implement, because I know the defects are very severe and serious and they will save you money. And they're defects. It is nothing to do with the game or the cards which are coming out or whatever may be rolling. The evolution games are perfect in every way. I am not blaming that. These are some technical issues. If you don't solve, you will lose money, sir, and you are losing money. And I would be happy if you can save this money, not because I'm only loyal to you. No, I love your casino. So that is definitely one of the reasons. Secondly, if I have detected the defect, either I can choose to keep quiet and exploit those defects, or I can project them to you. And if it helps you, I'm more than happy. It will be a huge pleasure and a huge, I would say, a pat on the back for me also. I will truly love that appreciation for this.
Mahesh, I can honestly tell you that we kindly appreciate your wonderful words in regards to our casino, and we love that you are having a wonderful time playing with us, and also that we do appreciate that you have brought this to our attention. But as I've mentioned, the only thing that I can do in my level of customer service is I can only forward the information. Once we do have any feedback from the relevant departments, of course, we will go ahead and get back to you. But at this time, I will still need to forward this. And I believe the previous phone call that you had, even with one of our other service agents, customer service agents, I think that it has already been forwarded.
Forwarding of this will be great. See, the previous call I had was Mr. And at that point of time, I had 2 defects in view, and I had projected 2 defects. After that, once I noticed the third one, I raised the level and the tempo of the mail. And I've also gone ahead and told, and I am already in touch with somebody in Riga. I spoke to them in no uncertain terms that I would like to get associated with them and form an advisory cell in Riga, wherein I could help them advise the casinos they are not making, because they are creating their casinos. They were in Amsterdam till, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, for the exhibition. I am myself planning to come down for Sigma in Malta. So By that time, I would have already established myself as an advisor. I believe Sigma is somewhere in October, November, probably November, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I asked you to repeat the
I
question
said,
you
I
just
said
asked me.
I am in touch with my partners. I would use definitely the word partners in Riga, because why I'm saying partners is I have a contract with them to market casinos on their behalf globally. Okay, I have an arrangement with them for a fee. Now, since I'm already in touch with these people in Riga who are very close to me in that sense, and they arranged a visit for me in Evolution on the 9th of July when I was there for 4 days. Evolution building, where I believe your casino is also located. I didn't see your casino, but I saw the rest of them, whichever brand names I'm usually playing on. So I have discussed with them the possibility of setting up an advisory cell between us, in the sense me and them only. I could use their brand names to reach out to the top level and the top management of a majority of casinos, where I will be investigating the defects on my cost, and I will share a percentage with them. But their brand name will help me reach these casinos at the right level, at the decision-making level, and I hope to save money for these casinos. That's the aim of it.
I completely understand that, and I do respect that, and I appreciate that. But at this time, I do need to go ahead and forward this information. Thank you very much for your feedback, and I am so happy that you are enjoying your time with us. And as I said, if we do have any feedback, of course, we will go ahead and email you directly regarding this.
Okay, before you finish, it's my duty to tell you that I'm very happy with this call, Mr. Very, very excited about it. And thank you so much for even sort of making this call and taking such a positive approach on whatever I've tried to project to you, and for taking up the feedback that I've given to a slightly higher level, sir.
Of course.
I truly appreciate that.